That's a very big summer special, Radio Tip Top style, coming up. Ta-ra.
Radio 1 now hands over its schedule and takes in the signal of Radio Tip Top for a transmission with Kid Tempo and the Ginger Prince.
It's on. This is one for the collection. Press play and record right now and welcome to Wednesday. This is the Radio Tip Top 1995 Summer Seaside Special Roadshow, which is being relayed right into your homes by BBC Radio 1 by the magic of loom wire technology in total spectra sound.
Override 3.96.
Coming live from the magnificent marquee that is the Tip Top tent, erected especially for this week's one-off, once-a-year, one to remember, Sunshine Showtime. Transmitting on full power for exactly 1 hour as we put the fizz back into pop. Hold on! Hi, I'm Kid Tempo, lightly tanned, making with the microphone at the confined controls of our musical mobile custom caravan. But let's just take a few short steps outside and step inside the Tip Top tent and join the audience who are about to settle down to a summer seaside special star-studded spectacular with your holiday host, the musical monarch and sovereign of sound, the Right Royal Ginger Prince. Music explosion.
Radio 1. Super Wednesday.
Switch to auxiliary unit to line RV2.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first of our transmissions for the 1995 Radio Tip Top Summer Seaside Special. Coming directly from the Tip Top tent with me, your holiday host, the Ginger Prince. And let us commence tonight's lineup of truly international top-level entertainment straight away with yet another all-new and all-exciting routine, especially choreographed for Radio Tip Top and BBC Radio 1. Please witness and wonder at the world-famous Peter Lorenzo and the Guys Now Dancers. Seaside special round of applause for those hard-working gents who never give less than 100%. The world-famous Peter Lorenzo and the Guys Now Dancers. Thank you everybody, and thank you Peter. But now, ladies and gentlemen, please steady yourselves and get set for start time. We now welcome to the Tip Top 10, tonight's first summer seaside special secret surprise guest. She's a supermodel, she's a superstar, she's a novelist, and now she's a singer. And fellas, I know you're gonna go for this as I say, this is Miss Naomi Campbell.
Sideways, right all out like you're above. Right all out like an eagle in a sunbeam. Right all out like you're above. Wear a tall hat like a druid in the old days. Wear a tall hat and a tattooed gown. Ride a white swan like the people at the belting. Wear your hair long, babe, you can't go wrong. Catch a bright star and place it on your forehead. Say a few spells and baby, there you go. Take a black cat and sit it on your shoulder. And in the morning you'll know all you know. Like a druid in the old days, wear a tall hat and a tattooed gown. Ride a white swan like the people at the belting. Wear your hair long, babe, you can't go wrong.
And gentlemen, she's a model and she's looking good. Come on everybody, put your hands together for Sony music recording artist, Miss Naomi Campbell. Thank you ladies and gentlemen, and thank you Naomi. Do stay right where you are, sit tight and don't go away as we continue tonight's lineup of truly international top-level entertainment here at the Tip Top Tent. But for now, this is your holiday host, the Ginger Prince, handing the listeners of Radio Tip Top back to Kid Tempo, your man in the van.
Sustain shift transfer on output 470R for Central Circuit.
A new generation, it's right for you. A new kind of movement, it must be true.
Ginger Prince. Well, by golly, lick my lolly. We're having a heat wave and getting us all a little hot under the collar. The tip-top talent of Miss Naomi Campbell. And the Ginger Prince continues with the Radio Tip-Top Sunshine Showtime Cabaret Cavalcade throughout the programme. Don't let me hear you say life's taking you nowhere. On Britain's best loved new radio station, as voted for by the readers of Corsair magazine. The people who know that if it be June, July, August or September, never forget, always remember, if it ain't tip-top, then it ain't tip-top. And let us now see how the sun is going to shine in part one. We invite you to pack your passport, collect your currency and find your phrase book as we head for another one of the world's do not miss holiday destinations with Miss Penny Ryder and the international Mitch Michael Moore in another edition of Come Fly with me. And we'll select for you a suitable summer sound that will be this week's Radio Tip-Top musical masterpiece. And we wouldn't be without the customary celebrated Hammond interlude. But before all that, we let you have your say in what we play as we tap into the summertime tastes of cosmopolitan Young Britain and check some of your must-have messages that you've left on the Radio Tip-Top Club members' request line.
The happy sound of Radio Radio 1. Summertime music.
Hi there, Radio Tip Top. This is Stuart Wade, Radio Tip Top number 9173. And on your summer special, I would really like to hear Happy to Be on an Island in the Sun by Demis Roussos. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, this is Lizzie Belmont. I'm laying out in the sun and my club number is 2802. And I'd really like to hear the Undertones. Here Comes the Summer on the Tip Top Summer Roadshow. Thanks guys. Bye.
Baby, what can I do? You know you drive me crazy when I'm looking at you. The summer's really here and it's time to come out. Time to discover what fun is about. Here comes the summer. Here comes the summer. Here comes the summer. Keep the looking for the girls with the faces all tan. The land on the beach is all covered in sand. Stretching out the long legs, lying in the sun. Playing on the beautiful, having fun. Here comes the summer. Here comes the summer. Here comes the summer.
Thank you to everybody who called in onto the Radio Tip Top Club members request line with their must-have messages, and we will return with more requests a little later on in the programme. You're listening to the 1995 Radio Tip Top Summertime Seaside Special Roadshow. Beaming this once a year, one-off, one to remember, outside broadcast back into BBC Radio 1 by the magic of loom wire technology. And it's nice to see so many people walking round in their tip-top t-shirts. And if you want to wear what is fast becoming this summer's style statement, then you can grab this garment not by looking in the shops, as it is only available through the Tip Top Club and Corsair magazine. And the new edition of Corsair magazine is out next week and carries a full-page feature on Radio Tip Top, including never-before-seen shots of the Ginger Prince, home alone, getting in some gardening on his lonely lawn, spending his first summer solo since his separation from the slim and vivacious Janice. And he candidly chats about coming to terms about the fact that this time she might not be coming back. We come up with some refreshing tip-top ice-cool cocktails for you to try out on your friends. There's the result of our surprise nomination in the Svensk Norsk Dansk Scandinavian Satellite Broadcasting Awards in Stockholm, and a picture of the bowling queens, Margaret and Maureen, making a most moving acceptance speech on behalf of the station. And there's a great pull out and put up on your wall look out for a long-time personality poster of the head loom wire girl, Nova. So something there for everybody, I think. That's the new issue of Corsair magazine, on sale from Friday at very selected agents.
Non-stop music.
The letter M. M stands for M.
London, Paris, Munich, everybody talk about pop music. Talk about pop music. Talk about
M stands for Roger Moore.
I gotta be cool. Relax. Get hip. Get on my tracks. Take the backseat. Hitchhike. And take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready.
Ready.
Crazy little thing called love.
And M stands for Manchester City.
City, Manchester City, we are the lads who are playing to win.
The letter M.
La TWA annuncia la partenza del volo 203 per New York. Attend Dallas, Tahiti, Londra, TWA announcing to be on the flight number.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, to Flight 9799. My name is Penny Ryder, and I will be accompanying you on this trip alongside your pilot, the international Mitch Michael Moore, here on Radio Tip Top. So fasten your safety belts, extinguish your cigarettes, and please remain seated during takeoff as I invite you to come fly with me and head for colourful Hawaii.
I'm on a holiday, I'm on my way to Honolulu. The days just drift along, the nights are filled with song. I hope that I'm not wrong in Honolulu. I bought a ukulele, I practice on it daily.
Or should I say Hawaii, is a non-stop come-as-you-please party given by the friendliest hosts anywhere in the world. This cosmopolitan destination is equable and sunny all year round. Warm breezes murmur over the soft, silky golden sands, while white-topped waves lap gently onto the shore, all set against a deep blue horizon that can only be described as simply paradise. Stay, why not take a sail round the island in a long canoe, wearing a garland of fresh flowers, while the local sailors paddle you to a nearby beach party, where you can indulge in al fresco tropical style eating, sat squat down on the ground, tucking into unlimited amounts of succulent fruits. Then why not say hello, or should I say aloha, to one of the beautiful exotic native girls as they perform their traditional grass-skirted dance routines. And that these songs will prove to be a lasting souvenir of this holiday paradise that will live long in the memory. This is Penny Ryder on behalf of Radio Tip Top, exclusively for BBC Radio 1, thanking our pilot, the international Mitch Michael Moore, for our safe return and comfortable landing. I hope you have enjoyed the flight and will join me again soon when I say, come fly with me.
the sound of entertainment.
And now I can give you some very special information to all Radio Tip Top Club members. Your invitations to the end of series Dance Around to the Tip Top Sound Party will be sent out over the weekend, informing all of you when and where all the happenings are going to be held on the night when Tip Top turns out and you can see what it's all about. Husky! Your chance to dance till dark, shoulder to shoulder with the stars of the station. Myself, Kid Tempo, I'll be there. The Lou Wide Technology Girls, Nova, Galaxy, Stella and Astral, they'll be there. Postman Patois, he'll be there. Mr. Pickwick, Norman Barrington, the Reverend Ray Floods and Club Gary, they'll all be there. And the Bowling Queens and the Space Princess, they'll both be there. And the Ginger Prince, of course, he'll be there, introducing live on stage some very special surprise guests. Husky! There's loads of great giveaways and tip-top treats for you to take home. And if you are not yet a club member and do not want to regret missing this meeting of the movement of the moment, then it's not too late to enrol into the ranks of Britain's fastest growing club by writing to Radio Tip Top, P.O. Box 2095, London, W1A1LN. But that's for another day. But right now, let's make our way back inside the Tip Top tent to take in another very special summertime showtime guest as we bring you the best in truly top-level international entertainment and rejoin your holiday host, the Ginger Prince.
Hold relay RB3 and transfer to auxiliary unit supply.
Wednesday night music.
Welcome back, listeners of Radio Tip Top. Tune in exclusively on 97 to 99 FM BBC Radio 1 to the Tip Top tent with me, your holiday host, the Ginger Prince. And now we are proud to present a firm favourite who we have featured each and every week here on Radio Tip Top. It's great to have him with us here tonight on the 1995 Summer Seaside Special. He's a man who needs no introduction. He's my friend, he's your friend, he's our friend. Who is it? Who else but Mr. Ken Goodwin?
Settle down now. I don't want you to make a noise because I've got a headache. I was putting some toilet water on me and the seat fell down. It's good that, isn't it? I tell jokes as well. What about that woman? What about that woman in the back garden hanging out the washing and all the trains are going past the end of the fence? And this fella's leaning over the fence and he says, by gum, Gertie, you don't half look miserable, don't you? She said, I know it's my husband, the daft thing. He's got rid of that old bed we had. It was an antique, 100 years old. And he used to be able to curl around all the lumps and bumps. It was very comfortable, you know. He's got rid of it. And now, with this new one, every time a train passes, I bounce out of bed. He said, go on, I don't believe you. She said, you come in and see. So he come in. She said, come on upstairs now and I'll show you. So he went upstairs. She said, now I'll get into bed and you watch. So he said, all right. So she got in bed. She said, better still, you get in with me and you'll be able to see for yourself then. And he went, all right then. That's what he said. He went, all right. So he got in, and her husband come home and cocked him, and he said, hey, what's all this? He said, you'll never believe this, but we're waiting for a train.
What can I say, ladies and gentlemen? Applaud as loudly as you can for Mr. Ken Goodwin! Come on, everybody, Mr. Ken Goodwin! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Do join me again, your holiday host, the Ginger Prince, here in the Tip Top tent, when I bring you tonight's Tip Top of the Bill from the 1995 Summer Seaside Special. But for now, it's back over we go to Kid Tempo, your man in the van.
Frequency pickup 333. Back to Central Circuit.
Number one across the nation, Radio 1.
That is why they call him the King of Comedy. That man is a riot, and you just can't keep him quiet. Mr. Ken Goodwin, live inside the Tip Top 10 for our once-a-year, one-off, one-to-remember 1995 Summer Seaside Special Roadshow. And of course, Ken will be returning to take up his regular residency at the Starlight Rooms on next week's programme when we resume with our normal transmissions. And the Ginger Prince will be back to host the headline act on tonight's Radio Tip Top Cabaret Cavalcade in Part 2.
Summertime music. Time for a golden record.
Transmitting by the magic of Loonwire technology, exclusively for BBC Radio 1, we now bring you another Radio Tip-Top musical masterpiece. Tip Top, exclusively for BBC Radio 1, we present the celebrated Hammond Interlude.
Come to the end of part 1 here on Radio Tip Top, exclusively broadcasting for BBC Radio 1 and brought to you by the magic of Loonwire technology. And if you're finding our holiday heatwave a little bit too hot to handle, then seek some shade for a moment. And then come back when myself, Kid Tempo and the Ginger Prince continue with our programme of popular music in part 2.
97 to 99 FM. Radio 1 Newsbeat. Radio 1. More music.
Mark Lamar!
This
is Mark Lamar sitting for Mark Radcliffe, and tonight's show features all the regular showbiz gossip, wacky characters and top 40 tunes. Pamela Anderson will be popping along, popping in and popping out, hopefully, and Michael Jackson sings live on the show in his first radio appearance for over 8 years. Hold on, wrong script. Here it is. Welsh garage band The Cybermen live in session, and Mark Commode talks about films. Is that it? Yes. Tonight, 10 till 12, Radio 1.
All there is to hear. Radio
1. Wednesday night. It's out of sight. Tip Top Radio sounds just right.
Part 2 of our 1995 Summer Seaside Special Roadshow. As we continue to beam our broadcast into BBC Radio 1 and take our transmission from the tip-top tent, a magnificent marquee erected especially for this week's one-off, once-a-year, one-to-remember Sunshine Showtime, brought to you by the magic of Blue Wire technology in total Spectra sound.
Linear voltage 390M.
For however you want to spend your summer, whether it be finding a man or just getting a tan, chasing women or simply just going swimming. Have it how you like, but don't forget that if it ain't tip-top, then it ain't tip-top. But let's now take up the temperature in part 2. We'll be taking in more summer selections as we once again let you have your say in what we play by tapping into the taste of cosmopolitan Young Britain and checking your must-have messages that you've left on the Radio Tip Top Club members' request line. We get down, get funky and get loose for another showdown with the lowdown, Mr. Superbad. And the Ginger Prince wraps up the Radio Tip Top Cabaret Cavalcade with tonight's Tip Top of the bill of truly top-level international entertainment live from the Tip Top tent. And we finally hit the holiday high spot when we run down the Poll of Polls chart of charts all-time summertime Tip Top 10, exclusively compiled by the readers of Corsair magazine, exclusively for Radio Tip Top and BBC Radio 1.
The happy sound of Radio 1. Summertime music.
Hello, Radio Tip Top. This is Jeff Todd. My number on Radio Tip Top is 3631. And on your summer special roadshow, could you please play for me Summer the First Time by you know who? It's Bobby Goldsborough. Super program. Cheers.
Hello, my name's Steve Hunt, and my Tip Top membership number is 9327, and I really want to hear Seaside Shuffle by Terry Daxel and the Dinosaurs.
It's a warm day, the sun is shining. Someone say, let's go to Brighton. So we all get up on our friend's car. Hold on tight, cause we're doing 90 miles per hour. We bulletin, 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 bulletin.
I'm the Ginger Prince, and I'm here to give you your chance to join up with the Tip Top Club. Your chance to pick up the bass and fall in line with the movement of the moment. And your chance to be closer to capturing the action on what is, tune for tune, track for track, across the board, the best value radio station, both here at home and abroad. Stay in touch, in tune and on time with all the very latest up-to-the-minute news and happenings on the scene here at your Super Smile station. And take time out to get together with the ever-growing ranks of tip-toppers and tip-topettes. So, don't delay, enroll today and you will receive your very own Tip-Top Smart Card Club membership with a personal exclusive to you number which gives you access to the non-stop round-the-clock Radio Tip-Top Club members request line. Plus, a Big Boss badge. And hey, if that isn't enough, you will receive regular tip-top information of all the goings-on at the nation's best-loved radio station. As voted for by the readers of Corsair magazine. How much does all this cost? Well, try this on for size. Nothing. That's right, it's absolutely free. Simply send your name and address to the Tip Top Club, P.O. Box 2095, London, W1A1LN. Be smart, don't be apart from the Tip Top Club.
Generation. It's right for you. A new kind of movement.
And once again, it's been another wonderful, whopping, whacking, overwhelming, we can't believe it week, with hundreds of more members being added to the register of Britain's fastest growing club. And now I can only have time just to read out a small select handful of the new names of new recruits who have enrolled into the ranks of Tip-Toppers and Tip-Topettes over the past 7 days. Andrew Phillips from Stoke Poges, Amy Phillips in Felixstowe, Ian Owens from Merthyr Tydfil, in Glasgow, Fiona McClellan in Eastbourne, Lindsay Clarin from Birmingham, Andy Burton from Acton, Linda Fleming, Rianne in Purley, Jenny in Ipswich and Bernie in Keighley. All your tip-top packages will be with you very soon, and to all of you, welcome aboard. And I must also say hello to Radio Tip-Top Club members, the Tip-Topettes, the Heaven Girls from Leicester. And a very special personal hello, particularly at this time of year, to Suzanne Luke. Wherever you are, I hope you're listening. And if you want to enjoy all the benefits of being in Britain's fastest growing club, included an invitation to that end of series dance around to the Tip Top Sound Party, enabling you to join in the capers, then put your pen to paper by writing to the Radio Tip Top Club, P.O. Box 2095, London, W1A1LN.
From coast to coast. From coast to coast. It's the most. Radio 1.
I think it's about to happen. I think it's about to happen to us all again.
It's all in my mind.
As we take control, Radio Tip Top kicks back and gets in deep down, deep into the world of guess who? Me, Mr. Superbad. Take my soul. So pick it up, plug it into the thick and the thin at a time called right now.
Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Oh, summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. All in my mind. Everything's alright. roses in bloom. July is dressed up and playing a tune. When I come home from a hard day's work and you're waiting there, not a care in the world.
This has been our final say. We have to leave and be on our way. Don't feel sorrow, there's always tomorrow. So till next time, stay cool, don't be no fool, and young kids stay in school. See ya.
Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Non-stop music. The colour silver. Silver Lady.
I'm lost and alone, chilled to the bone. Silver Lady.
Silver Machine.
I've got a silver machine. I've got a silver machine.
And Silver Dream Machine. The colour silver.
At all, I wouldn't have one of those in the house, you see, because they're a definite risk.
Tip-top, tip-top,
tip-top. You cannot shout these days. I don't give the bad things away, I tell you. I like it. Numerous inquiries in the past, but then it just stopped. It did, just stopped like that.
Tip Top Radio.
Please don't forget to keep sending in your silver paper contributions for our summer appeal for Operation Guide Dog. As we creep towards our intended target, there will be a full roundup when we tot up the total on next week's show. But let us now, for the final time tonight, by the magic of loom wire technology, make our way into the magnificent marquee that is the Tip Top tent and take in the tip top of the bill on our 1995 Summer Seaside Special Roadshow. And come in with your holiday host, the Ginger Prince.
Boost 3M3 power for final switch frequency.
Radio 1 Super Wednesday.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once more to the 1995 Radio Tip Top Summer Seaside Special. Direct from the Tip Top tent, with me, your holiday host, the Ginger Prince. And I now proudly present tonight's Tip Top of the bill. For one night only, singing live and in person, a worldwide film star, now a major international pop star. And she sings some beautiful gear. Here tonight with the looks I like, ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Britt Eklund.
Moving and stirring, that is a tiger that you keep me purring. 'Cause when that hunger starts to grow inside, you got a way to keep me satisfied. Do it to me, once more we feel it. Do it to me, once more we feel it.
Toujours l'amour, 6, 7, 8. Je t'adore, 9, 10. Do it once more.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Absolutely on fire, right up my street. Or as they say in Sweden, rocked up min gata. Come on, everybody, clap your hands, stamp your feet and shake that sand out of your shoes for Jet, recording artiste, Miss Britt Eklund. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Britt, for bringing to a close tonight's lineup of truly international top-level entertainment here at the Tip Top 10 for the 1995 Radio Tip Top Summer Seaside Special. This is your holiday host, the Ginger Prince, handing you back to Kid Tempo, your man in the van.
Final switch frequency return on Central Circuit.
Radio 1 Super Music.
Hey. The Ginger Prince. You really know how to put on a party. You do. We've been spoiled tonight, I tell you. As you just heard there, Miss Britt Eklund, and a big thank you to her, and also a big thank you to Miss Naomi Campbell, the world-famous Peter Lorenzo and the Guys Now Dancers, and of course, Ken Goodwin, who you heard in part 1. And now the Ginger Prince is being led away from the Tip Top 10s to come inside the musical mobile custom caravan to run down the Pole of Pole chart of charts all-time summertime Tip Top 10 as voted for by the readers of Corsair magazine.
The station of the nation. Radio 1 non-stop music.
The letter M. M stands for musical youth.
Pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand side.
M stands for modern romance.
Oh, I look into your eyes. Oh, first chance of my life.
And M stands for Megadeth.
When I'm ready to see you, yeah.
The letter M.
And we have now reached the summit of tonight's ascent onto the nation's airwaves.
Increased oscillation ratio to 12.9.
And that, of course, was the voice of Loomwire Girl Nova, giving us the thumbs up to throw across to the Ginger Prince, who is about to run down the Pole of Poles chart of charts all-time summertime Tip Top 10, compiled exclusively for BBC Radio 1 by the readers of Corsair magazine.
Summertime music.
Okay, eyes down, full stare, here we go. This is the Ginger Prince, and this is the Pole of Poles chart of charts all-time summertime Tip Top 10. Compiled especially for Radio Tip Top's 1995 Summer Seaside Special by the readers of Corsair magazine. The totals were tallied in Tip Top secrecy and only released earlier this morning. This is the definitive Pole of Poles chart of charts all-time summertime Tip Top 10 exclusively for BBC Radio 1. No room in the final selection for Terry Jacks' Seasons in the Sun, nor for the George Baker selection and Una Paloma Blanca, not even Rocker's Revenge, Walking on Sunshine. So, what's in there? Well, let's find out as we run down the all-important all-time summertime Tip Top 10. And polling 628 points, we have the number 10 sound. Let me take you there with Miss Betty Boo.
It's sound number 10.
don't tell me I'm blazing. It's so hot cause my ice cream's melting. We're only used to the same rain belting. Belting down, why don't we take the top down and drive around and pump up the sound? Or leave the steps go, yes, this is a protest. Go to the seaside and you could be my guest. You know we'll have a good time. Bathe in the sea and bathe in the sunshine. We got all day cause the time is all mine. We'll take it easy, the sun goes down at 9. We'll take a hamper with some cashews and champers. Now and then we need a good pamper. We'll make our way for the day with much plumpness. Excuse me while I make the most of this. Come and let me take you there. This is something we can share. Come and let me take you there. Ooh, yeah. Take you there. This is something we can share. Come and let me take you there. Ooh, yeah.
There you have it, just for you, Betty Boo, number 10. And Stone Me, would you believe it, picking up 741 points at number 9. No matter the season, it's there for a reason. It's Huey Lewis and the news, and he's stuck on you. But at number 8, with a handsome haul of 998 points. Hooray, hooray, it's a holly, holiday, tra-la-la-la-la. It's Boney M. Breaking in a respectable 1,462 points, it's Bananarama and the Cruel Summer. But at number 6, taking a right tasty total of 1,824 points, we're off to Margate with some great personal friends of mine, Chaz and Dave Gertcher. Notching up a nifty 2,050, it's DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Print and the Summertime. But scoring a sizable 3,344 points, perched at number 4, it's Sabrina and Boys, 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 Summertime Love.
Hit sound number 4.
Sabrina, number 4. You're listening to the Polar Polls Chart of Charts All-Time Summertime Tip Top 10, compiled by the readers of Corsair magazine for Radio Tip Top and exclusive to BBC Radio 1. And coming next is the all-important All-Time Summertime Tip Top 3. And at number 3, weighing in with a whacking great 4,261 points. Whoa! I'm going to Barbados with Typically Tropical. And coming next, collecting a colossal 6,715 points. It's the Summer Night City. My, it's ABBA. This is the Ginger Prince on Radio Tip Top, exclusive for BBC Radio 1. And this has been the Polar Polls Chart of Charts All-Time Summertime Tip Top 10. And I now leave you with the big number 1 sound, amassing a mammoth 10,416 points. Top of the pile by a mile. It's the Bay City Rollers right across the nation with the summer love sensation.
Hit sound number 1.
There's
If you've got the time, we'll keep you happy here on Radio 1.
Wednesday night music.
Congratulations to the Bay City Rollers for taking the top spot in our Poll of Polls Chart of Charts All-Time Summertime Tip Top 10. Compiled exclusively for Radio Tip Top by the readers of Corsair magazine. Wherever you go this summer, remember that you can search all over for happiness, but really, sometimes there is no need to look any further than your own front door. There are things that you can do within your own community. You can visit an old folks' home and chat to them about what it was like during the war. You can put up some posters on road safety for a nearby primary school, plant a tree in the park for the year 2000, or distribute leaflets for your local church. And if you would like any other ideas on how to make the most of those summer months, then why not write to us here at Radio Tip Top, PO Box 2095, London W1A1LN. The clock has finally caught up with us once more and we have to say goodbye. Thank you to Penny Ryder and Mr. Superbad. Continuity was from the wonderful Jane and jingles were supplied by Dr. Jingle. Thank you to Nova, Galaxy, Stella and Astral for operating the loom wire technology. And this week's programme was brought to you by the letter M and the colour silver. Join us again next week when we return indoors to the Tip Top Studios, here exclusively on BBC Radio 1. On behalf of everybody here at the station and the Ginger Prince, this is myself, Kid Tempo, winding things up from the musical mobile custom caravan on the 1995 Summer Seaside Special Roadshow. Saying thank you for listening.
Release G7 positive supply on final output. Disengage lock on 555. Tip Top is closing down in 3.
Tomorrow from 9 till 10 p.m. 9 till 10 p.m. Soundbite.
Radio 1's music magazine programme with Danny Kelly.
Only on 97 to 99 FM. 97 to 99 FM. Radio 1.